Well, good morning, good evening, and good day. I just thought I'd jump on and give you a bit of an update. This is going to be longer than a minute. That's why it's going that way. If it's that way, then they're only a minute. But I think this is going to be longer. So a couple of things I want to just update and have say a few words on. I'm getting loads of messages from people saying, "Oh my God, what do you think? Indian's been sold. Polaris has sold Indian." There is loads of Indian riders already on YouTube voicing their opinions and asking for comments. I don't know what I think. I think sometimes change can be good. Without change and without new ideas, we can't keep moving forward. I hope the new company keeps taking Indian forward. I'm just hoping that it's all going to be for the good reason. I think Polaris has done an amazing job of resurrecting the Indian brand. I like the old Indians with the, the skirted fenders and that old cruiser look. But obviously the new bikes, the new Challengers and Pursuits are amazing bikes to ride, by the way. And that's the new look. That's to go for the new demographic and the new, they've got to do that. But anyway, as far as them selling off the company, I mean, they're a minor shareholder still, but the new company, I hope they keep taking it forward and are respectful of the heritage and the brand of what Indian's about. So I'm a little bit excited about what that may bring to us. It does impact me though on a bit of a negative level. I mean, we don't have the ambassador program in Australia like they do in America. Some would call me an ambassador for Indian. I'm sort of not. I'm an unofficial sort of one. And I'm happy about that. I don't want to be an official ambassador, so to speak, because then I've got to start towing the corporate line, and we all know that I tend to not toe the line sometimes. It does mean that all the contacts that I have made in Europe and the US may no longer be my contacts. So I've got to sort of start again, and maybe too in Australia as well. So as far as 2026 is going, I have been in negotiations with Indian Polaris in America for a press bike when I go over there. So if you may remember or not, I don't know. But originally I was going to cross America and do 20 national parks and do this Vegemite demonstration thing. And I'm in talks with a LA producer about that, who does a work for Bega, the company that owned Vegemite. And we're going to cross America and the whole thing. To be honest, I started to get a bit nervous about America at the moment, with a little bit of the unsettling risk, and the American dollar is still quite bad for me. So I switched it over, and then I thought I'll do Canada. I'll cross Canada and do the 19 national parks of Canada and do that Vegemite demonstration thing again. It's a bit of fun to get people's responses. Now that's all well and good. However, Indian in Canada is like Indian motorcycles in Australia and Europe. They don't have a fleet of press bikes like they do in America. So it means that the dealers have the bikes. Now a dealer's not going to just loan me a bike and put 10,000 Ks on it and then go back and say thanks very much. I understand why it's more difficult in these countries where they don't have press bikes. But America has this fleet of press bikes that they use specifically for promotional purposes, test ride days and events. So they've been very gracious, and we were in talks but getting a bike into Canada proved a little bit difficult. So then friends of mine, the Bearded Bobber and Riding Fish, they are Indian ambassadors in America and great guys, and they are organising a Legends tour in May that runs over 10 days from Chicago all through Route 66 and celebrating a number of milestones with Route 66, Indian motorcycles and the whole thing. So I thought, I'll jump on that. And so I wrote to India and said, look guys, I might do that for 10 days and then I might buzz up to Canada and then I'll rethink the whole idea of what sort of bike I get. Gee, I could even do Canada on a little scooter. I mean, I could talk to Vespa. I could talk to all sorts of people. I could buy a little Indian Scout and try and sell it at the end. There's lots of options. I don't want to ship my bike again. And by the way, breaking news, Calamity arrived back in Australia last night, but I have to wait up to 10 days to go through customs and quarantine and the whole thing that Australian biosecurity, environmental stuff do. Australia is one of the toughest countries to get anything in. Having said that, when I came back from America 2 years ago, the bike was passed immediately, just went through, but something tells me that I'm going to have a little bit more grief in Sydney with customs. And I've declared everything, I have foxtails and sort of furry heads and replica guns, all that sort of stuff. I've declared it all. So I'm not trying to hide anything, but I'm sure they'll have a problem with it. And just looking at Calamity is
going to sort of freak them out a bit, so they may hold her a bit longer. So getting back to my plans for 2026 and the impact that this is the Indian motorcycle company change has had, sit tight and see where things go. They don't officially take over till 2026, but I'll be well and truly into my planning by then, and I'll need to know what the lay of the land is like. So that's my take on it. I'm sort of excited in a way. I want it to be positive because I love the Indian brand and I love their bikes, and I hope this new company continues to expand and is true to the authenticity of the Indian backstory as well, which I think is really important. My back. I'm swimming every day. I've just come out of the pool, so I give up on my hair now. I'm doing all these special stretches and stuff like that. I wear a little support thing for about 2 hours every day just to give me a bit of relief. I still can't sit for long periods. I've got gel seats. I'm still getting sort of some remedial massage done from a physio. Look, I'm doing everything that seems to be working for me. I have tried loads of other things. Thank you for all your ideas and people to go and see. I've seen the best of the best. And it's all conflicting and confusing because every physio I've been to, chiro, osteo, they've all got a different idea of how things should be treated. But I have found my own way and I think it's working. It's definitely not as bad as what it was. So I can now sit in a car for a good hour's drive and I just get a mild pain. It's not like stabbing like it was before. So that means things are improving, right? Okay, there's been some other developments in my life that I wanted to share. So I haven't done much content simply because, well, there's been a number of factors. The back issue has sort of prevented me from doing some big trips. And also my dad is in hospital. He's dealing with some health issues. And my mum is also, you know, a bit frail. So I'm helping her, I'm shipping, you know, I'm ferrying her about with also the help of my brothers. I've got 2 younger brothers who help as well. Between us all, we've got a bit of a roster system going. There's been a few weekends where I was planning on some rides and some festivals to go to, and I've canned those at the moment. I still want to do Walker, which is in 4 weeks' time. That's a great festival, and so that one is still going to happen, but something did come up that I don't know that I can talk about just yet because they've rung me a few times. It's about a reality TV show, so I'm not going to say which one. But I've been chased a number of times to appear on Survivor. I no to that. There's no way I want to appear on national TV in a swimming costume. The Hunted, Gogglebox. I would have loved to have done Gogglebox, but I had to be in one place for 3 months for filming, and that's when I was living between Sydney and Melbourne, so I had to knock that back. Another one has come up, and I'm waiting to hear back this week if they're chasing me, by the way. I don't apply for these things at all. They're coming after me to go on this show. I've decided that even if I do get offered the spot, given Dad's situation, that I'm going to knock it back. And I don't watch these shows, and I'm not into them that much. But look, it would have been an experience and been a bit of fun. Maybe next year. But today I've finished my swim. I'm leaving Newtown. I'm going back to the Blue Mountains. I'm going to swing by and see Dad at the hospital. On the way through, he's at Penrith. Then I'll go up and see Mum, see that she's okay. I'll swing by Zen Motorcycles, who are now an official Indian dealer, and see the guys there. I haven't seen them since they've become official. I had Wally's service there, as if you remember, a few months ago. Terrific people, great mechanic there, Chris. And I'll go and say hello to them because I go right past their place on the way to the mountains. Okay, this video is going to be a whole mix-up of all sorts of things. Rusty Jane Jr. devised these old cushion things. I've got to put a frame in them as good size saddlebags. Let's have a look at her. She's getting there. I've done some little duvalakis on the back here. But these will be very handy, these, which are just cushion covers, but when I make a frame for them, they'll stick out better. There she is. That's just something to add to the video for no good reason. Okay, I'm here at Zen Motorcycles. So I'm just going to say hello to the guys, see how they've been going. This is just such a mix of video stuff, but I thought I'd throw it all in anyway. I get a minimal amount of troll comments, and because I haven't been riding and I haven't been able to do much, I've been a bit bored. I've been screenshotting them and commenting and posting them. Some of you that follow me on Facebook and Instagram will see them. A lot of people say, Chris, don't give them the oxygen, don't worry about them, but it's a bit of a sport to me. I actually think it's hilarious that so many dumb people are out there, so I thought I'd just expose them. So it's just been a little bit of a hobby, really. I don't take them too seriously, but some of them deserve to be exposed for their stupidness. Anyway, let's go and see the guys at Zen. Look! Indian, Indian, Indian. Here we go. Hello, Bruce. I thought I'd swing by on the way past and see the beautiful showroom. Place looks fantastic.
Yeah, just check it over. Finish it off, yeah. And then we've got a GD 350 coming back.
Oh, how cool is this? Very cool, unusual bikes here as well.
We'll try and have a look at them.
Just at the hospital, seeing Dad now. So I've left the hospital. I've called into Penrith at Fat Jack's Burgers to have some lunch. I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day, and I just got the plainest burger here, $15 for one patty, bit of cheese on a little bun. $15. And I said to them, "You're kidding me?" And they go, "Oh, next week the prices are going down because we realise it's a bit expensive." What a crock. That'd be bloody good. No wonder the place is empty. I mean, who could afford to eat here? Ridiculous. Okay, the staff are lovely at Fat Jack's. They felt so bad about the fact that this burger was $15 that they gave me some chips. But really, I don't eat many chips. I just would have rather the normal price burger. $15 for that. And the chips are nice. And the hamburger, I'll let you know. Well, it's like a McDonald's hamburger. Tastes exactly like a McDonald's cheeseburger. $15. That's crazy. Okay, so don't worry, I'm not going to become a food reviewer. There's already plenty of those people about, and they do a much better job than I am because I am the world's pickiest eater. I'm shocking. But that burger from Fat Jack's at Penrith was $15. When they came out with 2 boxes, I'm thinking, oh, I see now. They thought I ordered 2 burgers for $15, but no, they gave me some complimentary chips. The girls were lovely in there, but honest to God, there was gristle through them. It was the worst hamburger. For $15, I want the duck's nuts. I want Lux. I want a really good hamburger. That was not. So I won't be back. That's the Lord's work is done now. Oh my God, here is my driveway that some of you may remember from some videos, and where I'm going to be able to park the bikes, and the carport's arrived. Ooh, this is exciting. Look at that. So I have somewhere that I'll be parking the bikes when I'm in the mountains, which is becoming more and more often. Well, just to round off this crazy video that really hasn't done that much, but it's been fun sharing a little bit of something. I'm unboxing something or unwrapping something. Again, some online crap that I've bought, although this I think is not crap because it wasn't priced like crap, unlike the burger. Although sometimes you don't get what you pay for, do you? So this is a new top that from this brand called Sabi, and I loved it. It's for winter really because we're coming into summer, but a lot of the stuff online is winter because they mainly cater for the Northern Hemisphere. Oh my God, it's a Flying Mermaid hoodie. Oh, not a hoodie. Look at that, huh? How cool is that? Wanted and Wild. Let's get it on. Okay, I've got a different angle. Well, that's it. It's very warm, and this is a small, and it's very big. But this is it. I love that design. The mermaid on the motorbike and the Wanted at the back. Wanted and Wild. Okay, everybody. That's it. I now need to do some work to pay the bills. I'm up the mountains now for the next few days. I'll be ferrying Mum up and down the mountains to see Dad. It's a beautiful day and I'll be going swimming again soon.
Thanks for joining me. I know it wasn't much, but it just keeps my hand in a little bit, you know, and I also like to just update people with what's going on in my life, boring as that may be for some.
The ultimate cure, well-behaved women fade into